Hey, listen, they lose tonight. I mean, geez, and the Colts win on Saturday against the Cardinals. It'll get interesting. It will. I mean, I know the Colts have another tough game or two after that. I can't remember their schedule specifically, but hey, the Titans. I mean, the way they've been messing games up, it's no guarantee they'll beat the Miami Dolphins the next week. And hey, for lack of to throw this in there, I think the Colts are the team like the 49ers. I think they're the wild card team, the in the hunt team that I'd go. Oh, you'd watch out for them. Like the 49ers, I wouldn't want to see them in the playoffs, and I could see them ripping off 2 games, certainly. But, again, the Titans are still a good football team. I have not given up. Again, I think if we break down the 3 losses that they've had here over the last month, there's not all losses are created equal, in my opinion. It's one thing when you watch a loss and you go, man, they're physically getting beat up, and this team's running on them, and you can do this on them. And no, I mean, and they're 3 out of their 3 losses here over the last month. It's just them doing stupid crap. I don't come away from any of the games going, ooh, I don't like the way that looked. They really got pushed around, or they couldn't do anything. The Texans game, it was a monsoon. They turned the ball over every other play and still almost came back and won. The Patriots game, the score's 36-13, but there's 2 fumbles by the running back. One was running down the field for a 40 or 50-yard gain. Tannehill missed a wide-open touchdown pass. They had a 4th and 1 from the 1-yard line. It got intercepted. They missed a field goal. Last week with Pittsburgh, dominate the football game, have all the stupid turnovers. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying, Mike? Like, I'm not saying
I do know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, hang on a second.
Yeah.
But you said not all losses are created equal. It sure as hell sounds like they're all equal.
They have a disease right now.
They are. That's my point.
Yeah.
And so if you want to be a great team, you just can't say, well, you know what, we have superior talent and we can line up. And you got to be able to finish the job. You got to hold on to the football. You got to be a disciplined team. That's what's surprising, because Mike Vrabel seems like the kind of coach that isn't going to tolerate that stuff.
No, I'm with you, Mike, and I'm not trying to argue against you there with that point either. I understand. We got to figure out, is this like a disease that we're seeing them go through a 3 or 4 game stretch with, like we saw the Chiefs go through, like we saw even the 49ers go through, like we've seen the Rams go through. We're watching the Cardinals go through it a little right now. Is this a stretch, or is this who they are? And that's what I'm trying to say. We're trying to figure this out. I'm trying to say I'm not like as concerned as maybe you should be when you lose 3 out of 4, because I still see things physically on the field where I go, oh, I still like this team. But yes, can they get rid of the disease of turnover and doing dumb crap? That's the question here, and that's what I was just trying to say. So it's like, yeah, they've losing, but it's not a loss to me where I go, oh man, they're just not a quality team. It's more like, man, they're doing dumb crap, and they need to stop that, and we'll see. Unless maybe this is the way they are, and they're just do a dumb crap type of team here down the stretch.
Let's boil it down.
Yeah.
If the Titans should lose at home to the 49ers tonight,
and
if the Colts would beat the Cardinals on Christmas night, a game that, as I think said yesterday, when the schedule comes out, you're like, okay, now you're like, oh boy, oh please give me this game, Colts and Cardinals. If that happens, they'll be tied going into the final 2 games. We mentioned the Titans have the Dolphins and the Texans to end the season, and the Dolphins are no slouch right now. They've won 6 in a row.
Yeah.
The Colts have the Raiders at home and at the Jaguars to win or to finish the regular season. I think what it comes down to is that week 17. Week 17.
Second to last game of the year.
It's pissing me off. Penultimate week of the season. If Titans would lose to the Dolphins and the Colts would beat the Raiders, then it comes, then it's the Colts win the division unless they fall flat on their faces against the Jaguars, which I don't think anybody's going to do at this point. The Jaguars, and of course, leave it to the Jaguars to screw it up in the final week when they have the number 1 overall pick in their grasp. That'd be the perfect bookend to last year, because last year started with the Jaguars somehow beating the Colts in Jacksonville.
Yeah, right.
This year ending with the Jaguars somehow beating the Colts in Jacksonville. That would not be good for the Colts if they would have the division right there in their grasp. It's still possible. It's not crazy. Crazier things have happened this year in the NFL. Crazier things have happened this month in the NFL.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.